They say you can't buy happiness, but what if you could create it on your front porch this fall? Brilliant fall Hallmark garden decor. Timeless fall decor ideas for autumn.
Hello and welcome back, my fellow decor dreamers. Are you ready to completely transform your front yard into a breathtaking autumn wonderland that looks like it was plucked straight out of a Hallmark movie? Oh, you are in for a treat. Today, we are diving headfirst into a treasure trove of brilliant fall garden decor ideas that are guaranteed to make your home the coziest and most enchanting on the block. Now, hold your horses before you run out to the craft store. You're going to want to stick with me until the very end of this video. Why? Because I've compiled a complete guide covering all the materials, products, equipment, and the step-by-step instructions you'll need. All those juicy practical details for your next DIY garden hacks are waiting for you right after we get inspired. So get ready to have your mind blown. We have curated 20 stunning themes, each one blossoming into 2 unique concepts, giving you over 40, yes you heard me 40, distinct and captivating arrangements. Let's get started on creating the most memorable and elegant outdoor living space transformation for your home this fall. One, Harvest Bounty. The cornucopia welcome. Kicking things off with a timeless classic. We're talking about that iconic horn of plenty, a symbol of abundance that just screams fall is here. Imagine a gorgeous rustic cornucopia right by your door, literally spilling over with a treasure trove of heirloom pumpkins, those wonderfully weird and colorful gourds, and some beautiful dried Indian corn. It's a focal point that's all about gratitude and the warmth of home. This is how you use garden landscaping on a budget to create a look that feels incredibly opulent and welcoming. The Farmer's Market Wagon. Or if you're feeling a bit more country chic, how about this? Picture a charming vintage-style wooden wagon or even a rustic wheelbarrow parked artfully in your yard. Now fill it to the brim with hay bales, some crates of shiny apples, and a burst of vibrant sunflowers. This look is pure nostalgia, celebrating that simple joy of the harvest. It's a perfect example of how some clever budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive can tell a story and add a ton of character to your home. Two, Pumpkin Parade. The elegant monogram pumpkin. Alright, let's elevate the humble pumpkin, shall we? Move over, spooky carved faces, and say hello to sophistication. Grab some beautiful white and pale green pumpkins and stencil your family's initial on them in a chic metallic paint. This is a high-end garden DIY that adds such a personal and classy touch to your porch steps. It's a minimalist garden aesthetic that's both modern and meaningful, a refined nod to the season's most famous mascot. The whimsical pumpkin planters. Now for an idea that's as clever as it is beautiful. Hollow out a pumpkin and voila! You have the most charming biodegradable planter you've ever seen. Fill it with vibrant autumn flowers like chrysanthemums or pansies for a pop of life and color. This concept is pure synergy with nature, where one season's end creates a beautiful home for the next. It's a fantastic demonstration of sustainable gardening tips that are both visually stunning and wonderfully eco-friendly. Three. Autumn lights. The enchanted lantern pathway. As the days get shorter, let's make the nights more magical. Line your garden path with rustic lanterns of all different sizes, and fill them with those wonderful, warm, battery-operated fairy lights or LED candles. As dusk settles in, that gentle, flickering glow creates an ambience that is pure enchantment. It's all about finding light and warmth, turning your front yard into a fairy tale, and showcasing some brilliant garden lighting ideas for ambience. The twinkling birch display. Want something a little more modern and chic? Try this. Get a cluster of birch logs, those white-barked beauties, and arrange them in a large planter. Then, wrap them in delicate strands of warm white micro-LED lights. The effect is stunning. It's a touch of woodland elegance that feels both rustic and sophisticated. Birch trees symbolize new beginnings, and the lights add that touch of magic. It's a perfect look for a modern garden decor trends-inspired home. Four. Rustic farmhouse charm. The layered hay bale porch. You can't get more classic fall than this. Create an amazing multi-level display right on your porch using stacked hay bales as your foundation. This is your rustic stage. Now adorn them with plaid blankets, a friendly scarecrow, corn stalks, and a happy jumble of pumpkins and mums. This is cozy country living at its absolute finest, and a fantastic backyard makeover on a budget idea that you can bring to the front yard for maximum curb appeal. The galvanized metal accents. Let's mix it up with some textures. Combine all that soft fall foliage with the cool industrial vibe of galvanized metal. We're talking buckets, watering cans, and tubs. Use them as unexpected planters for your flowers or to hold bundles of wheat stalks. This theme is all about the beautiful harmony between natural and man-made elements. It's a great way to use recycled materials garden crafts to create a look that's effortlessly stylish. Five. Woodland Whimsy. The foraged wreath and garland. Get ready to bring the beauty of the forest right to your front door. Go on a little nature walk and craft a stunning wreath and matching garland using foraged materials. Pine cones, acorns, colorful fall leaves, dried branches, whatever you can find. It's a wonderful eco-friendly garden project that connects your home's decor directly to your local environment. It's personal, it's beautiful, and best of all, it's practically free. The Mushroom Grove Nook. Okay, this one is for all the dreamers out there. Create a whimsical little corner in your garden with clusters of decorative wooden or ceramic mushrooms nestled among moss and fallen leaves. It's like creating your very own magical forest floor. This imaginative approach is a wonderful example of DIY garden decor for small spaces, transforming a tiny patch of ground into a storybook scene that will spark everyone's imagination. Six. Cozy autumn seating. The welcoming porch swing retreat. Let's create an invitation to just stop, to pause, relax, and enjoy that crisp autumn air. Decorate your porch swing or a garden bench with the coziest fall-themed pillows and drape a warm, chunky throw blanket over the side. This concept turns a simple piece of furniture into a sanctuary for quiet moments, and it is the heart of a great outdoor living space transformation. All that's missing is a hot cup of apple cider. The Fireside Chat Vignette. Evoke that amazing feeling of sharing stories around a campfire. Arrange 2 rustic rocking chairs facing a decorative fire pit, with a small stack of birch logs nearby. This setup creates the feeling of a warm communal gathering spot, even if it's just for looks. It's a philosophy of connection and community, and it's a perfect setup for a high-end garden DIYs for less project that adds so much warmth and hospitality to your home. Seven. Elegant monochromatic fall. The all-white pumpkin patch. Who says fall has to be all about orange? Let's get sophisticated with an all-white theme. Create a stunning display using only white pumpkins of various shapes and sizes, and accent them with silvery green eucalyptus and beautiful white chrysanthemums. This look is incredibly chic, modern, and calming. It's a true minimalist garden aesthetic that proves that sometimes, less color makes an even bigger statement. The shades of copper and rust. On the other end of the spectrum, let's embrace a warm, rich, metallic palette. Combine those deep orange Cinderella pumpkins with copper-colored pots, rust-toned mums, and feathery ornamental grasses. The whole scene will feel so warm and cohesive, it'll practically glow. This is a fantastic way to play with modern garden decor trends in a uniquely autumnal way, creating a color story that is both striking and incredibly soothing. 8. Vintage Harvest. The Antique Apple Orchard Cart. Let's take a trip back in time. Find an old wooden cart or even just a few weathered crates and fill them with a mix of apples and some vintage-inspired signage. Think apple picking, 5 cents. This nostalgic theme celebrates heritage and the timeless ritual of the apple harvest. It's a charming focal point that embodies how budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive can be achieved with a little creativity and a love for all things vintage. The weathered window frame display. Here's a brilliantly creative idea. Find an old multi-paned window frame and simply lean it against your house or a tree. Then, hang a simple autumn wreath right in the center of it. This concept is all about framing a beautiful view and creating a sense of history. It's like looking through a window into the past, and it's a fantastic way to create some truly unique recycled materials garden crafts. Nine. Scarecrow's Corner. The friendly scarecrow greeter. Forget spooky, we're going for charming. Create an adorable scarecrow with a friendly painted-on smile, dressed in a cozy flannel shirt. Pose him on a hay bale near your door to welcome your guests with a smile. This is all about light-hearted fun, creating a guardian for your garden that brings joy instead of frights. It's a classic DIY garden hacks project that the whole family can get in on. The fashionable scarecrow duo. Now, who says scarecrows can't be stylish? Let's have some fun with this one. Design a chic scarecrow couple, a Mr. and Mrs. dressed in more contemporary fall attire. Maybe a cable knit sweater for her and a tweed vest for him? This adds a humorous and sophisticated twist to a classic. It's about injecting personality into your decor and proving that even a scarecrow can be a trendsetter in your garden ideas. Falling leaves motif. The cascading leaf garland. Let's celebrate the star of the season, the falling leaves. Create beautiful garlands using high-quality faux autumn leaves and drape them everywhere, along your porch railing, around your door frame, you name it. This theme captures the dynamic beauty of the season in motion. It's a philosophy of embracing transition and the graceful process of change. This is a perfect DIY garden decor for small spaces idea that makes a huge visual impact. The autumn leaf doormat and pathway. This is such a fun and interactive idea. Use a leaf stencil and some outdoor safe paint to create a trail of colorful fallen leaves leading right up your walkway to the front door. It's a playful way to guide your guests with beauty, celebrating every single step of their arrival at your home. It's a simple yet incredibly effective garden landscaping on a budget idea that adds a custom touch to your entrance. Corn Stalk Celebration. The rustic corn stalk archway. Want to make a grand entrance? I mean, a really grand entrance? Build a simple but dramatic archway over your front walkway using bundles of dried corn stalks. This creates such an impressive and festive welcome to your home. It's like creating a golden gateway to the autumn season. This is a high-end garden DIYs for less project that looks like it cost a fortune, but is surprisingly easy to create. The lamppost corn shock. Don't forget the details. This is a classic, easy trick to dress up your yard. Gather a bundle of corn stalks and tie them around the base of your lamppost or your mailbox post to create a traditional corn shock. Weave in some autumn-colored ribbon for an extra decorative pop. It's all about working with the features you already have and turning them into seasonal landmarks with this classic, low-maintenance garden design trick. Gourd and Squash Gallery. The staircase squash cascade. Let your front steps become a work of art. Arrange a diverse and wonderful collection of gourds and squashes in a cascading flow right down your stairs. Mix in all the different colors, weird textures, and fun shapes you can find. This concept celebrates diversity and natural artistry, proving that beauty is found in all those unique and imperfect forms. It's an easy way to create a lush, abundant look for your outdoor living space transformation. The Gourd Birdhouse Village. Here's an idea that's both decorative and kind to nature. Use dried, hollowed-out gourds to create charming, rustic birdhouses. Hang them from the branches of a tree in your front yard to provide a little autumn shelter for your feathered friends. This theme combines decoration with a love for wildlife, making it a perfect pollinator-friendly garden design and a wonderful eco-friendly garden project. Plaid and burlap. The cozy plaid porch. When in doubt, add plaid. Use a classic autumn plaid pattern as your central theme to tie everything together. We're talking cozy flannel blankets, plaid ribbons on your pumpkins and wreaths, and even a plaid doormat. It creates a cohesive and incredibly cozy look that just makes you want to curl up with a good book. This is a fantastic tip for any backyard makeover on a budget. A unifying pattern makes everything look intentional and stylish. The natural burlap accents. Let's hear it for the humble, hard-working burlap. Use its wonderful texture to add a touch of rustic elegance everywhere. Create big, beautiful burlap bows for your wreaths, wrap burlap runners around your planters, or create a simple happy fall banner from burlap flags. It proves that you don't need to be fancy to be elegant. Sometimes, the most simple materials create the most authentic and beautiful effects, a key idea in recycled materials garden crafts. Sunflower sunburst. The sunflower door frame. Talk about a sunny welcome. Create a stunning and unbelievably cheerful entrance by framing your front door with a garland made of big, beautiful sunflowers. This bold statement is pure, unfiltered joy. It's about bringing brightness and happiness right to your doorstep, creating a welcome that is absolutely impossible to ignore. This idea can even be adapted for vertical garden ideas for urban homes to maximize that happy visual impact. The sunflower and hay bale vignette. Let's create a picture-perfect autumn scene. Place a few large pots or galvanized buckets filled with towering sunflowers right next to a rustic hay bale. The combination of those bright yellow flowers against the golden hay is the absolute definition of fall. It's all about celebrating that final glorious burst of summer's energy as it transitions into autumn. It's a wonderful low-maintenance garden design idea with a huge visual reward. Autumn jewel tones. The deep purple and gold palette. Ready to step away from the traditional orange and embrace a more regal, luxurious color scheme? Try pairing deep purple mums and ornamental cabbages with golden yellow pumpkins and gourds. The effect is so rich and sophisticated. It shows that fall's palette can be as deep and complex as a royal tapestry, and it's a great way of creating budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive. The ruby red and burgundy display. Let's get passionate and vibrant with the rich red tones of autumn. Combine red maple leaves, deep red chrysanthemums, and branches loaded with beautiful berries in your planters and wreaths. This theme is all about energy and vitality, capturing the fiery intensity of the season's color change. This is a dramatic and elegant way to try out modern garden decor trends in your own front yard. Wheat and grains. The golden wheat wreath. Sometimes, the simplest things are the most beautiful. Create a stunning wreath for your front door made entirely of dried golden wheat stalks, tied with a simple ribbon. Its minimalist beauty is absolutely striking. It represents the harvest and the staff of life in its purest form. This fits perfectly with a minimalist garden aesthetic and is an easy, high-impact DIY project that anyone can do. The ornamental grass planters. For a look that's soft, elegant, and modern, fill your large planters with an arrangement of different dried ornamental grasses. Think of that feathery pampas grass and wispy fountain grass. Their beautiful textures create a sense of movement and grace. It's about appreciating the gentle, graceful dance of these grasses in the autumn breeze, which is a key part of a sophisticated and low-maintenance garden design. (17) Mystical Moon Harvest. The Crescent Moon Wreath. Let's get a little magical, shall we? Craft a wreath on a crescent moon-shaped frame using dried dark foliage, silver-painted twigs, and some small white moon gourds. This offers a touch of celestial magic and mystique that is so enchanting. It evokes a sense of wonder and the magic of the harvest moon, perfect for those who love a slightly more whimsical or gothic feel. This is a very unique take on modern garden decor trends. The Starry Night Illumination. Let's bring the cosmos right down to Earth. In addition to your regular lanterns, hang delicate, star-shaped fairy lights from the branches of a tree or weave them into a large wreath. This creates the illusion of a breathtaking starry night sky right in your garden. It's about creating a dreamlike atmosphere that encourages you to look up and dream, adding a layer of magical ambience to your garden lighting ideas for ambience. (18) Berry-rich accents. The Cranberry and Popcorn Garland. Let's get crafty with a timeless, classic project that's fun for the whole family. String garlands of fresh cranberries and popcorn to drape over your bushes or railings. It's pure, simple, handcrafted charm. Plus, it provides a little treat for the visiting birds, reflecting a spirit of sharing the season's bounty. This wonderful eco-friendly garden project is both beautiful and beneficial for your local wildlife. The Bittersweet Vine Display. For a huge pop of color, arrange branches of vibrant orange-berried bittersweet vines in tall urns or woven into a wreath. Their brilliant color is pure, untamed autumn. This theme is all about celebrating the wild, untamed beauty of nature. It's about finding that striking beauty in unexpected places and embracing the bold, fiery spirit of the season. It's a great way to add color in a pollinator-friendly garden design. 19. Heirloom Garden. The mums and ornamental cabbage patch. Let's think beyond pumpkins for a moment and create a lush patch in your garden bed using a mix of jewel-toned chrysanthemums and those wonderfully frilly ornamental cabbages and kales. The textures and colors together are unbelievably rich. It's about finding beauty in the hardier plants that thrive in the cooler weather, and it's a look inspired by organic vegetable gardening for beginners. The dried hydrangea arrangement. Here's a tip: don't cut back your hydrangeas. Let the blooms dry right on the stem until they have a beautiful, papery, antique texture. Then, arrange these dried blooms in wreaths or baskets for a muted, elegant, and vintage look. It's all about finding beauty in every stage of a plant's life. This is the ultimate low-maintenance garden design tip because the work is literally already done for you. '20. Grateful Gathering. The Give Thanks banner and signage. Let's focus on the real meaning of the season. Create elegant, hand-painted wooden signs with phrases like grateful, blessed, or give thanks, and place them in your garden. This theme is all about explicit gratitude and reflection, using words to set a tone of thankfulness for family, home, and the harvest. It's a wonderful way to center your decor around a heartfelt message and perfect your outdoor living space transformation. The welcome mat of leaves. Okay, this might be the most personal and creative project of all. Take a plain coir doormat and use the most beautiful fallen leaves from your own yard as stencils to paint a custom design. How amazing is that? It's a welcome that is literally made from your own environment, celebrating the unique beauty of your home. It is the perfect example of a beautiful and meaningful recycled materials garden crafts project. And there you have it, an absolute whirlwind of Hallmark perfect autumn dreamscapes. With over 40 unique ideas, your front yard is, without a doubt, going to be the talk of the neighborhood. I hope you're feeling inspired and excited to start your own outdoor living space transformation. But wait, don't go reaching for your pumpkin spice latte just yet. You're probably wondering, how do I actually do all this? Well, don't you worry, because we're about to get practical. Materials and products. Alright, let's talk shop. For your shopping list, you'll want to gather a variety of natural elements like pumpkins of all sizes, those quirky gourds, and corn stalks. For your floral accents, look for potted mums, ornamental cabbages, and sunflowers. Then for your crafting supplies, grab some high-quality faux leaves, burlap fabric, plaid ribbons, and weatherproof LED lights. Mixing real and durable faux items is the secret to a beautiful display that lasts all season. Equipment and tools. And for your toolkit, you'll want to have these trusty sidekicks on hand. We're talking a sturdy pair of gardening gloves, sharp pruning shears, and a hot glue gun, which is basically a crafter's magic wand. A power drill is super handy, as are some paintbrushes and outdoor safe paints. And never underestimate the power of simple things like wire cutters and zip ties. Having the right tools makes all the difference. Preparation steps. Ready for the master plan? It's simple. First, plan your design and give your space a good cleaning. A clean canvas makes everything pop. Next, gather and prep all your natural goodies, like washing your pumpkins so they last longer. Then, you'll build your foundation by placing your biggest items first, like hay bales. After your main pieces are in place, it's time to layer in all that gorgeous color and texture with your flowers and smaller pumpkins. And finally, for the finishing touch that takes it from nice to neighbor envy, add your lighting for that magical evening glow. If you had as much fun as I did exploring these ideas, do me a huge favor and tap that like button. It's like a virtual high five and it really helps our channel. We would love to hear from you, so head down to the comments section and let us know which theme was your absolute favorite. Your ideas could inspire our next video. And of course, if you want more creative home and garden ideas delivered right to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Your support means the world to us and allows us to keep creating beautiful content for you. Thank you so much for watching.